The Great Lakes are one of the most important bodies of water in the world. They form the largest group of freshwater lakes on Earth and contain 20% of the world's fresh water. But in 2014, the great challenges facing our Great Lakes became more apparent than ever. Blue-green algae continue to impact drinking water sources, and Pelee Island instituted a 10-day drinking water ban for the 90% of residents who draw their water from wells. In the city of Toledo, a state of emergency was declared as officials warned residents not to use municipal water after tests showed readings of microcystin toxins above that which was considered safe. Both of these bans were attributed to algae in Lake Erie. With a changing climate and more extreme weather predicted, we must come together with increased urgency to address these and other environmental issues. Scientific experts are all saying the same thing. We're collectively on the right track, but we need to increase the scale and intensity of the programs that are currently being implemented. This year, the Essex Region Conservation Authority continued to work towards addressing these pressing needs. We worked with partner municipalities and the universities of Waterloo and McMaster on a new intensity duration frequency study to ensure that the region's design standards and municipal infrastructure are more resilient to anticipated weather patterns. We became one of the many partners in the innovative FloodNet network, a nationwide effort to enhance flooding forecasting. Currently, no such warning system is available in Canada. We created a Detroit River Canadian Shoreline Restoration Manual to provide consistent guidance and sustainable options to those who design shoreline protection along the river. We partnered with the City of Windsor to replace a portion of the corroded steel walls along Little River and completed repairs and upgrades to the Grand Maris Drain to ensure proper flood protection in these areas. IRCA continued to work with rural and agricultural landowners to implement best management practices in an effort to reduce phosphorus and blue-green algae. We implemented 20 of these projects and restored a total of 152 acres of land to prairie, wetland, or forest. A controlled tile drainage pilot project was implemented to research its ability to reduce agricultural runoff and phosphorus loss, which are major contributors to the formation of algal blooms. Preliminary results are encouraging. IRCA also initiated low-impact development projects to complement our rural programs. All of these projects will help reduce the amount of phosphorus entering Lake Erie. Research and monitoring are critical to ensure that we are taking the most effective approaches to creating a sustainable future for our region, province, and beyond. This year, IRCA established a Benthic Sampling program to investigate the presence of insects in our streams. This provides valuable information about the degree of habitat degradation and overall water quality. Connecting people and nature are important to creating a future of sustainability. If individuals are not connected to nature, they will not see the need to protect it, and this is one of the reasons that IRCA operates conservation areas. In 2014, we partnered with Parks Ontario and the Nature Conservancy of Canada to create Cedar Creek Provincial Park. The trails along the Chrysler Canada Greenway and at Maidstone and Copegarin Woods were upgraded and parking lots improved to reduce flooding. Significant improvements were made to visitor services at the John R. Park Homestead, where the parking lot was expanded and 3 new cedar shingle roofs were replaced. We also undertook a bank stabilization project along the Greenway at Weigel Creek to reduce sediment from entering this waterway. And we completed our first environmentally sustainable building, the Eco Washroom at Holiday Beach. IRCA co-hosted the SCAR, the first multi-sport adventure race in the region, and curated an exhibit to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the extinction of the passenger pigeon, relating this to modern conservation efforts. We educated over 7,300 students about the importance of protecting our environment and preserving our heritage, and worked with over 2,100 volunteers to compete 38 stewardship events. This year, IRCA became the first conservation authority in Ontario to implement a smoke-free outdoor spaces policy to control cigarette butt litter in our natural areas and ensure our visitors are not exposed to the dangers of secondhand smoke while enjoying healthy and active living. These innovative projects, programs, and partnerships are just a sampling of the breadth of sustainability initiatives that IRCA undertook in 2014, but it is indisputable that more needs to be done, and at an accelerated rate. We need to increase our collective efforts and concentrate on the challenges of our Great Lakes, particularly in the midst of a changing climate and more frequent and extreme weather events. Together with partners, we have shown that programs targeting phosphorus reduction work. More trees must be planted. More acres of lost forest and wetlands need to be restored. Pavement and other non-porous surfaces must be reduced. We have to continue to support initiatives for farmers and other rural landowners to implement best management practices, improve outreach and education surrounding phosphorus use, and urge landowners to maintain and repair their septic systems. We must continue to work with the greenhouse industry to reduce loadings, complete integrated watershed plans, and further our scientific research and monitoring. Improving our watersheds is a shared responsibility, and a positive change can happen with support and commitment from everyone. We have significantly improved the health of our Great Lakes in the past through collaboration and innovation, and can do so again. It isn't too late.